grid here. Let's take a look at our starting grid here. The Phoenix 125 Noble Racing Series on the pole position. Well, it's the 84 Chris Mefford out of the IROC Series to his outside by 3/1000ths of a second. Missed it by that much. It's the 315 is Zach Millett. He starts second. Brian McCann with McCann Racing. The number 3 starts in the third spot.
Good luck,
Jeremy
boys.
Harris with Speed Clinic. The number 24 rolls to the 4th spot.
Yeah, good luck.
Fifth
You
starting
too, man.
Position, it's Eric's pick. The 2 with Quick Esports, it's Neil Quick. Chris Mathis, also of Speed Clinic. My pick for the night, number 54, starts P6. Channing Blue in the 9. He'll roll from the 7th starting spot with Ryan Rose.
Additional sets of tires for this race.
Number
Be smooth
89
and have a good run.
Chris Goins with Right Turn Racing. The number 28 starts 9th with Brian's brother Kevin starting 10th spot from IROC as well. Logan Keys out of the state of Florida starts the 11th position, the number 43. And there's David Bradford. The number 46 rolls 12th. Blair Patterson, the 91, starts 13th with good old Keaton Burnett, the number 26, rolling from the 14th spot with Lone Star Racing.
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
Is
All
no
right, man,
good, is
line
it?
up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
The 83 starts 16th. Pat Colby, 17th. Jason Spear, 18th.
I just choose your stuff out.
Will Hewitt, he's going to start 20th. Mark Truxell, 21st. Jesse Redding, 22nd. Alfie Charon Jr., 23rd. Mark Thomas, 24th. Justin Johnson, 25th. Brian Dorsch,
Get ready.
26th. Eric Beadle, 27th.
Brian, you taking off at first or second tonight?
Brian Rupert, 30th. Alan
Hey,
Freed,
I ain't even
Jake
tried it.
Kerr is 31st. Josh Thomas, 32nd. Blake
I
Fayden,
guess second
33rd.
here off this first
Noah
one.
Rainwater, the 05 from
I got 2
Thunderbolt.
ALLs there.
Joe Tucker,
Jesus.
35th, and Eddie Rose, the number 88, starts
Special.
36. Carson Conway, the 72, is 37th. Tommy D'Angelo, an old Scar veteran, starts 38th. Chris Elliott, 39th. Steve
Hey,
Sheridan,
first or last?
40th. Drew Blaze, fast in the warm-up. He's going to be 41st.
Green
Vincent
flag,
Short
green flag.
categorized 42nd, but will not start as he is the admin tonight.
3 wide,
Just
you're
like
in the
that,
middle.
green flag is out. We are underway
Hold your
here
line.
from Phoenix Raceway. Brian McCann with a quick jump to the front.
Hold your
We got a
line.
battle
You
already
got one
between
inside.
himself, Neil
Two
Quick,
wide
and
there.
Zach Millett.
Stay
Exiting
high.
turn number 1.
All
The door
clear, all
closes
clear.
there for 3 wide. And nice and tight when everybody gets through. Millett is going to take the top spot for now down the back straightaway.
These guys are all over the place trying to get that track position as early as possible.
Next car is the leader.
Glad we caught that when
You're
we
in
did. I
second.
thought we were going to get 2 laps of caution before the green flag. We almost didn't see the green come out, but luckily we're good. Millett still out in front. Brian McCann up to P2. Real quick drops to the 5th position here just after a lap and a half or so.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Caution on the speedway. Tommy D'Angelo.
Fucking Blue ran me over.
Not good here for D'Angelo. He is in an issue already. The number
You should told him if
32.
you're going 100 mile an hour on the outside, not to run you over.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Not sure.
315 car. Pit road is now open.
You can watch the highlights on the clash later.
Tonight.
Yeah, no, you didn't get a
Real
lot
helpful
of
on the
practice
dog
here.
leg.
I got in there and ran with these guys the first few laps until
You can get pitsy all you want, Neil.
The truck slid.
It's a beautiful boot there, bud. Second lap.
There's a slow truck down low.
I got underneath you and you didn't like it. So you
Bud,
drove
you
down
shut
my
up the
door.
track.
Really just runs in
I'll-
the right rear of D'Angelo.
I'll remember it.
I remember it too. You can't hold your line.
Oh, I can hold my line, bro.
Tommy just checked.
Yeah, it sounded like in practice too.
Expected. Again, Josh Thomas was way low on the start. I don't know if that was by design or what happened with the 22. Don't think he was necessarily involved in this.
Anybody see what happened on the outside line on that restart? Like, it didn't go at all.
Watching it again,
Yeah, I was running,
Tommy D'Angelo, number 32,
Burnett and Bradford over.
racetrack. You got
Half
Josh
throttle.
Thomas way
It was
low,
about,
and
like,
I think it was Mark Thomas
Third or
there in
fourth
the
line back, just
50.
didn't
He
hit the
was checked
gas
up
or
pretty
something.
good, too. I don't know if Tommy was just
Car
being
35.
cautionary there.
Got
I was
the
more
light
worried
on.
about the
Let it
three
fly on the
three
outside.
wide into
Didn't
turn
anticipate
2.
that to happen. Maybe didn't see through the truck in front of him to the traffic ahead. Just barely missing Josh Thomas there.
Lucky dog going high, guys.
Yeah, a
That
little
middle
bit more
line was
damage to the
slippery.
32, but I think he'll be all right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
muted.
agree with you 100%.
I was worried about that 3 wide into turn 1 or 2, whatever turn that is. That middle line
Catching up
was
on the stream
slippery.
Chat, we've got Haley in the chat. I think Haley was watching from
That high side's where you want to be. Zach just pulled the outside, no
Left out
problem.
35. Car by. He
Yeah,
had
there's a
position
ton
when
of
the
grip
yellow
on the
flag came
outside
out.
at the start. That's where you want to be.
Race. Judy Tate cheering on Mark Truxell in the 5. Of course, Eric Dodson up here.
Leader does have lane
Pit
choice
road is
here.
closed.
FYI.
Neil Quick in the pits here.
Leader shouldn't have a problem clearing.
Yeah.
No
I
matter
guess on
which
the
lane.
bottom lane, you probably get a bigger
I
gap
don't know if this
generated
is
than if you
necessarily
were on the
a,
top.
track you want to give up the track position on.
I'm
But
not
there
sure
are a few doing it.
what's going on here, but Neil has been in the pits.
But on that
now.
initial
That's
start,
a
I could have picked
17-second
outside.
stop.
That's in the
No
rules as well.
tires. Does he
He's
have some
got
damage?
that
Wait,
damage.
you get to
Yeah,
pick on the start,
left
Yep.
front.
Initial
Yeah.
and restarts.
That's some baloney.
Haley says yes.
I think.
Greetings from Sweden. That is so cool. I love it when you pop in.
Oh, my
here, Haley.
handy-
We don't
handy
know you.
dandy.
It's like we're playing a video game or
Certainly do
something.
appreciate
Yeah, what'd
it.
you get for damage,
Really
bud?
cool that you're here making this an international broadcast.
Leader
Left
option on
front.
initial and restarts, yes.
Yeah, Neil Quick, definitely left front damage already.
I gotta let all you guys go by.
Come from. That may have.
Did you get that on the rear end, or
see
where'd you get that
anything
damage
on the
at,
start,
Neil?
Eric? I didn't.
Left front.
I did not see anything
Gotcha.
with
Hey,
that.
Marissa.
He just moved up the track and just tagged me and pushed me. I got in the brakes, kept it off the wall, but he just drove me up the track and the wall.
All right,
Hey,
man, we're
Repeat.
going green.
How's it
Next
going?
time by. All right, man. Line up on the outside row now.
Thank you.
And I gave him plenty of room, man. I mean, look, it looked like he got loose and it snapped, come up and snapped at me.
And he's dealt right now. He's gonna have to put up with it.
Where were y'all at?
Coming out of 3 right behind you.
Drivers earlier, once you get settled down, get in a run, it's hard to pass here from my understanding.
Get ready.
My whole left front fender was caved in.
Drew Prowl in the stream chat.
Neil, if you're in a hurry,
All
just
right,
let me
man.
know. I'm just sitting here
Eight
just
cars
riding
in.
back here.
No, I can't. I'm gonna be avoiding wrecks is all I'm gonna be doing.
New mantra tonight.
Stranding, fading to the front.
So aggravating.
Getting ready for the green flag here. Quite a ways to go. I know the pace car is already pulled off the racing surface field, working 3 and 4. So Marty's got
Green, green, green. Pit road is now open.
Dog flag. Green flag is out. Cactus
You're up
goes
top,
green,
3
so
wide.
is the field.
You got one inside. 2 wide there. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
So far as they battle almost 3 wide.
Dude, he didn't want to hold his brakes. Jesus.
Another caution though. Looks like
Eddie Rose just ran in the back of me.
This
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Matthew, thank you for the like.
47 almost took out the pace car on that.
Chris, look at the back of my truck.
I'm getting screwed on these restarts.
Like Doug may have some pretty severe nose damage here.
Left front's
Sorry,
pretty heavy.
Brandon, I was trying
And
to
then
pull
your right
something
rear's
out.
up a little bit.
Chris Elliott, Josh Thomas, Pat Colby again.
Definitely come and get her fixed.
Here on a replay. From Rattlesnake Hill, I guess. We'll go with that.
Jesus Christ.
Car.
29 Chris Elliott. That's the white truck on the bottom. Drew Blaze goes way down, shortcuts the dog leg, but Chris comes up. Doug comes
You gotta
down.
come by,
they meet in the
Patrick.
middle. Chris is gonna get clipped.
Plus side, I still have a clean truck, and we've only turned about 1 green lap.
Front damage, so 51 Alfie gets on by. Josh Thomas
You right there,
goes
Dougie?
47 in trying to get everybody woed up.
Nah, I don't know what the hell happened there. I thought he gave him plenty of room underneath me, and he just, I don't know who it was, but tagged me. I know he was there. That's why I didn't force him down, but. So I'm pretty wrinkly.
Yeah, I think they should change it to
Pit road is
on,
now
the,
open.
on the restarts. You can't go below the yellow line till the second lap.
Well, that was confusing that lap because, like, everybody went below the yellow line, but John, who was beside me on the left, did not, so I was stuck on the outside.
Lucky dog, let him by on the outside.
We got passed.
Ryan Rose, Kevin McCann, Matt Goodell. That's the top
He
10.
does what he wants.
I see that.
Lucky dog on the outside, guys.
Another 22 seconds.
Dean Burnett. Might be a long race, so everyone has a beer. Well, I won't lie to
John,
anybody.
what's his name?
I'm sitting here
Channing?
with the Genesee Brewery Springbok. Even though it was like 8 degrees.
In-game name is John.
Peggy, stop moving so much. I'm trying to admire your truck.
Let the oh
Balu, is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, I pronounce it.
Pit road is closed.
I really like it. I think it looks really good.
Jackson and Pace.
I still don't know how guys do it. I can't even hit the mic button.
You watch him get a black flag because the 47's not coming by. He's supposed to stay back where he's at, so. It's like
Get
NASCAR
up,
mixed with
fence.
strippers mixed with neon. Yeah.
Well, the thing about the blue character, he's got an EOL. He's got to go back, so it's like wreck everybody he can that he's racing against.
That is true. He's going for stage points, ain't he?
Yeah, that's what exactly is going on.
Wait,
Zach Millett
he was
out
supposed to
in
get an
front
EOL?
Still.
He's
No.
getting an EOL after the stage break.
Yeah,
Colors
because he
tonight.
won
Why
last
didn't they give
race.
it to him at the
Switching it up
start?
just a bit.
So what he's trying to do is knock off or race all the guys up front, aggressive as hell. And if they get in accidents, whatever the hell it is, it's easier for him to pick them off in the last half of the race.
So why did
Yeah.
the other people get an EOL at the start? And
Oh wait,
he
I
gets
said
his at the stage?
Balu was the one that didn't go below the
He
yellow.
won.
It wasn't
They got
Balu.
it
It was
because of penalties, I
24.
think.
Jeremy Paris.
Yeah, I think if
the
you
white
guess
truck.
you got a caution,
Oh,
you get
yeah.
an
I got the wrong,
Alright, man.
wrong name.
Right
Oh,
up
but
on the
he's getting
outside
the
road
winner's
now.
penalty. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
That truck's coming now, Dougie.
22nd right
Yeah, it's got a black flag for passing the pace car. And I'm in line with everybody else.
Balu's
tell
the
Vince.
9. Jeremy's
Hey,
the
Vince, I got a
24.
black flag for passing
I
the
gotta
pace car. I
remember
don't know. I'm in line with everybody. And
I gotta learn all these
47 was
trucks,
supposed to go
what they
by
look
me,
like.
but apparently I
You
raced
ready?
was telling him to stay back there.
The pace car
Pace
is
car
in.
lights are off. Should see that pace car peel off here.
Yeah, the 47 was trapped
Now,
behind the
remember,
pace car, so
Field
I
has
don't know
to
why he
roll
would get a
back
black
to
flag.
ensure the pit entry here is right off of turn number 2. So Field's got to stay forward
Chris,
out
I'm
of
riding with you.
2 carefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lay back for at least 5-10 laps if we get that far, and then maybe start working way up.
Take the green flag without the pace car. These guys do a pretty good job with
Green
it.
flag, green flag.
He got me, thank you.
Flag way back underway from Phoenix Raceway.
Saw that squirrel first.
Yellow, but nice little battle round. Paris continue to battle, I think.
Field completes lap number 12, starts 13 at pace car. Dillon still with the lead. Blue closing in fast, looking to the inside down into turn number
Frame
1.
rate is
Might have
horrendous.
position on the 315. He does. Can he drive out of turn number 2? Might be a drag race down the back straightaway. Blue tucks back in behind. Not to be this time around, but maybe one more.
All right, man.
Blue
Caution is
may
out.
have a
Caution is out.
top
Line up
spot.
single file.
Just
Pit road is
gonna
closed. Let the pace car by.
What lap's the stage?
Yellow on the field.
Pit road is now
David
open.
now involved in
Yeah,
this
50.
one, the number 75 HBR TV entry.
About 8 more cautions from now.
Yes, sir. IROC,
Happen here with the 75,
IRP.
put us under our third caution of the day. Jamie was a little loose out of the corner in turn 2.
No kidding.
Lost the momentum down the straightaway. Opened the door for Mark Truxell. Truxell goes to the bottom, or does he? No. Jamie drives down to the bottom. He gets a piece of the 10 of Justin Johnson.
You guys all right
The way
back
that
here?
truck reacted, it looked like it could have been next.
Just
to us.
riding.
Let's
Just
back
riding.
This one up.
That's what I was about to say. That may have been some neck over there.
Try to see if I can get a better angle on it. Let's watch the tower and see. In fact, here, let's stop it and go on board with
Good car,
Justin
35. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Johnson. Got it on
Past the
board.
28. Past the.
Yeah, Neil, I was gonna ride there, then I seen Eddie. I was like, well, I'm gonna pass this guy first.
Lucky dog going high.
Jamie coming down, hit a good run.
That's what I did. I passed him last time, and that's when the crash happened. He ran right in the back of me.
A lot of Netco there. They definitely made contact.
My back end looked better since I fixed it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Jamie may have
Yeah,
been
he's got your right rear up a little bit, but
looking in
that
his
might be
mirror and
beneficial.
just didn't see the 10 or what.
Let the
was the reason.
35 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Man, I'm gonna tell you guys, that blue guy's an asshole.
Another peek at it. He's definitely much later.
Sounds
in the
like it.
race.
Would like to make
Yeah.
a correction though.
Pit road is closed.
The guy that was complaining about not going below the yellow, it wasn't John or Shannon Balu. It was Jeremy
I don't
Paris.
know that Justin had any damage at all.
Oh.
I had the wrong name.
Pretty scot-free on that one.
still an asshole.
Blue guy had plenty of room. I don't know what his deal was. Unless unless, again, I mean, I'll give it back to him if it was a net code issue, but from my view, it just looked like he came right over my left front corner. And he acts like I'm pissed off he's passing me. I was like letting him go. If I really wanted to do it, I would have drove it in fucking balls deep into turn 1 when I was on the bottom of everybody. 3 wide at the start there was kind of interesting.
It
Always
was.
remember, what would Clapper do?
Oh, he would have fucking stuck it in the first corner and cleaned everybody out.
All right, man, we're going green next
Y'all
time.
are live.
All right, man, line up on the inside row.
Oh, sorry.
Brian Rose, P7, Blair
Gonna have to edit that.
Kevin McCann, David Bradford, the balance of the top
Contact
10.
my editor.
Chase car lights go out, so we go back to green flag here, lap 18. Then we have 11th, Brandon Mefford, then Matt Goodell, Keaton Burnett, Jason.
Thanks for the reminder.
Thomas McMullen, Justin Johnson, Mark Truxell, Jesse Redding, and Eric Beadle. Top 20.
Get ready.
Yeah, no, I think if we can ride that middle to the high line here the first couple laps, keep the tires a little bit cooler. I think after about 5 or 6 laps, we can start making our way up.
Just watch the 47 blue car back there. He wants to try to run you over.
Yeah, just a reminder, you gotta go all the way down the back stretch here through 3 and 4 before we see the green flag.
I always hated that. When the face card dogs, I'm ready to go.
Well,
Green, green, green.
The rule used to be once the base car leaves the racing surface, it's fair game,
Outside.
except for here, Phoenix.
Stay low. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Your road is closed.
He tucks in behind Millet. Caution out again. Trucks
We just did single
Long
file.
race.
That's all right front.
Running to freeze the 5 of Mark Truxell.
Did you get that, Chris?
Yep.
Damn.
The 5 never
Your
held
road
the
is
brake.
now open.
Drew Blaze, Pat Colby, Chris Mefford, Mark Thomas.
At this point, we're not going to know how to run the second half.
Yeah, that's probably true, Derek.
Look at it.
I have to pit now and
Past the
just ride it out.
54.
We
Past
do
the-
not
That's all
have
right front
any
there.
quick repairs, so
I don't even have a crinkle in the hood.
unfortunately for those guys crashing, they're
Wide for a moment.
probably no longer in contention.
Down to the bottom, Jesse Redding. Oh, big time net code. Redding drove it in there pretty deep.
Man, I saw
Did
somebody
not
flying
actually
through the
get
air.
contact. Drew Blaze gets a massive piece of this. He's up on his lid. Truxell right there in the middle of the racetrack. Everybody trying to take evasive action to get around.
Somebody needs to let Mark know that was net code. I can
This is a
almost
disaster.
imagine how irate Mark is right
We're
now.
getting some
It was
airtime here,
Phoenix
Kevin,
net
with
code. It wasn't
Patterson.
Close, and I honestly think that if it weren't for the net
Yeah.
code, that Jesse Redding would have had it
We should
wound
do
up
something
in time to
fun.
avoid contact. But man, big time hit for Drew Blaze.
If they EOL everybody that causes a wreck, there's going to be a bunch of EOLs next week.
He does get driven into on the
Oh,
far
goodness,
driver's
yeah.
side while
Just
he's on
invert the
his
field.
side.
Looks like he had the smoke.
Car
too.
29. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
So I think, yeah, Drew Blaze does retire right to pit lane.
Oh
I don't know
my
if he's got an
goodness,
opportunity
8
to
minutes
fix this
required
spot.
repair.
Gotta keep in mind, no fast
Oh.
repairs in the Racing League, so
Lucky
once
dog
it's
Man.
out,
coming
it's
high.
out for good.
Might as well go grab a hot dog.
And the
I
traffic,
would
they're
say
not
if
bad.
he's
Like
got
everything
any
is.
chance of
I mean, I'm not saying
fixing it,
straight,
it'll
but
be 30 minutes.
Where are you guys running
I
at?
mean, Drew Blaze is fast. He's got an opportunity. I know there's a lot of really fast guys in
Kevin's
here. You
8th,
gotta
I'm
go out and
10th.
run the laps that you can. If you can get it fixed and go back out and turn some laps.
I'm
this
half
race
of the
is
track
moving
behind you
already,
guys.
20 laps in, we're under our 4th caution.
Brian's way up
It could
there,
be a race
passing
of
the turn
attrition.
4 sign.
Guys that are having trouble getting into wrecks.
Oh, yeah,
damaging
definitely half the
some
track.
significantly, some not so
Pit
much,
road is
but
closed.
there's positions to be gained if Drew can get out there, even if it's a half hour, 45 minutes of.
You probably got
repair.
engine damage, Chris. These
You might
truck
still be able
damage
to
models are stupid.
Pick up a lap, maybe 2 on the next guy, pick up a spot here
Yeah,
or there.
Slightest
right
little
now.
tap.
Those points could matter.
I'm 1190 right now.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some close races in the past.
1300.
Championship races in the past.
My
where,
Chevrolet
you know,
is
2
at
or 3
1180.
points meant the difference.
Yeah, what are y'all, Toyota?
Nope, I'm a Chevy. I thought it was 1300 the other night.
Started 41 here tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
some trucks.
1180 and Ford.
3 points gonna make a difference.
Yeah,
You know, guys
1180
get frustrated
Chevrolet.
and they say, "Yeah, I'm done. It's junk. Can't do this, can't do that." But
Hey, Chris.
gotta to look big picture.
Oh.
Yeah, that's when I raced the IROC. If I was involved in anything, if I could pick up one position,
I guess there's no worried about a
back out
green
there.
flag
Now, if
fuel
I
run at the
couldn't
end.
pick up anything, then I parked.
Keep that brake bias
All
down
right,
there,
man, we're
bub.
going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the outside row now.
Certainly chances of winning tonight out the window, but you still got to ask yourself, do I go back out and try to finish this thing off once it's fixed? Just kind of got to look at the standings and see who's out of it. How many spots can you pick up?
Get ready to start the next crash.
Because you want to take as many points as you can.
I'll probably
away
miss this
from
one.
each race weekend.
Get ready.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll have to look at it because
I get another one. I'm parking it. I'm done.
An issue like that, he's not
Pace
gonna
cars
back
in.
full power, and most of the time it normally blows, but you are able to get some laps out of it.
Every week.
Pace car off the racing surface. And down the back straightaway here once again. Gonna take the green flag with lap 23 about to go up on the board.
Green flag. You're in fourth place. You got one inside.
Flag wedge.
Still there? Hold your line.
Parents up top. Not a terrible reaction.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Lane. Can in behind. Luke's going to take advantage of that.
Stay high.
He's going to be in the second spot. 54 Matt is trying to roll up into the top 5 as well. Stiff competition against
Stay high.
It's Billet, Blue, Harris, Ryan McCann, Chris Mathis.
All clear. Inside.
Now it looks like he
Stay high.
to be on that low side.
Still
So
there.
continues to set here at Phoenix Raceway, which means the track's going to keep moving on.
Stay
Johnny
high.
Blue, though, all over Zach Billet here. He seems to be the fastest truck on the racetrack.
Let's see, bud.
Clear low,
Does
clear low.
have a faster lap than Blue. It's only 200ths of a second quicker. However, last time by, Blue was faster by almost a full 10.
Looks like Miller starts to space him a little bit, and then Blue makes a run or something bad.
Henning is grabbing a gear into turn 4 already. Big wiggle on corner exit. If he does it down into turn 1. He does. Quickly goes back to 4th though. Almost like he's experimenting with it. So he's trying to get into turn 3 and 4 this time. Yep. He's shifting up both ends of the racetrack right now. It certainly seems to be quicker, but is he going to beat up that right rear by getting on the throttle that hard in third gear? Really into the power band there.
We have an in-car.
Go ahead, Eric.
I was going to say, do we have an in-car camera?
You like reading my mind. Now we are on 4th with Zach Billet.
Doesn't look like it's shooting.
Turn 4, he's in 4th gear, so a little more shift there. We'll see what he does down into turn 1.
He's putting a gap in between them, so maybe they're not shifting the little back.
Well, like I said, I mean, the loop shifting, it does help the truck rotate, trying to slow things down, but the alternative to it is you got to be really sensitive, really ginger on the throttle when you try to get back into the gas, to not let that truck over-rotate on throttle. That's what happens. When they get that third gear, the RPMs are a lot higher, but you're right in that power band for these trucks. It's so easy to over-rotating on throttle. We saw it on corner exit where Blue had to chase it up the racetrack. Cost him some time. Certainly fast on the restart. Over the long haul, I don't know if that's the best way to go. Again, I could be wrong. Kenny Blue, much extra driver than I'm capable of. But maybe he knows something we don't. We'll see what happens. First race.
Yeah, talking to a lot of the drivers, they were talking about shifting real late. I mean, I know we're on lap 30, but a lot of flag laps. Tires probably are not too bad.
No, yeah, you're right. 30 laps in, you're back for cautions. It's idling. I don't think they've really gotten up to temp. I mean, they haven't gotten as hot as they really can be from the first long run as well. It's great right side of the wall. I mean, only a couple of hundredths of a second lap time difference between Millet and Luke the last time by.
Shifting, Brian.
Oh yeah.
I think they have their area. Look at the live timing. I mean, Billy up to 8 tenths, and all of a sudden we're back down to 6.
You definitely got guys that might struggle at one end of the racetrack versus the other, but the opposite is true for the other drivers. You kind of see that seesaw. Not totally uncommon. Other battles throughout the field. Alfie Chair in third and fourth spot.
That was mighty nice of him. He runs to the wall when I'm behind him.
Backing out, running in 20th. 8 to 5
Outside. Still there. Stay low. Stay low.
Keep in mind, we do have a stage break coming in the conclusion of lap 50.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Stage point's very important.
Still there. All clear, all clear. You're back and forth.
Justin Johnson up 6 spots, running in the 19th position. Lars off for entry.
Are you shifting in that turn right there?
Everywhere. Yeah. I wasn't at first, but
Rose still solidly in the top
about 3 laps ago I
10
switched.
position. He's got the 83 of Brandon Mefford down below. Might just let him go here. We'll see if he slides back underneath. He's got the 28. Chris Goins in behind with some new paint on that machine. Thought it said Keurig for a minute. It looks like it's Crew, Tractor.
You shifting, Brandon?
Nope.
Yeah, I've tried it those last 2 laps. I feel like I'm slower.
David Bradford, number 46, Sweet Clinic machine. He's working his way up into the top 10 as well, starting with 12.
Like he keeps thinking about
Got one outside.
yeah, he does now.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low.
Go ahead.
Thing about it is I can't dive somebody into
Stay
that
low.
turn with these settings.
Still
Thank
there.
you.
No problem.
There's so many great drivers. A different concept of how
Still
they
there?
race.
Hold your line.
Whether it's shifted or not. I mean, we see Bill and Blue first and second, both doing it different ways. David is always fast.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're back in third. You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. All clear. All clear.
Kind of make you wonder what it's going to do to fuel economy as well, grabbing that gear versus keeping it before.
I didn't think about that if we get close on.
I know we had a lot of cautions here early on. It starts to stretch out a little bit. Get long green flag run in the mix. Interesting to see.
Outside. Stay low.
Really see how much David gains on the corner exit though by having that third
You're clear
wheel
high.
drive
Clear
on.
high.
the spot.
You're starting to beat me out there off a 3 pretty good.
I see you out there, Chris.
You know, these tires get worn. I think that plays into David's hand a little bit more as he's so good at conserving the tires.
Yeah, David is one that'll certainly frustrate
Got one outside.
in a run.
All clear, all clear.
You're driving the daylights out of something, he'll just go right on by like you're nothing. So he took care of his stuff there. Steve Cherrick back in the 17th spot, double zero thunderclap entry. Cherrick up 23 spots after a good afternoon so far, only 43 laps in.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Right on the back bumper, that Joe Tucker. Would be fourth position. You gotta give a shout out to Tucker though. He's up 19 spots as well. Cherrick both. Eight quarters here this summer.
That's fantastic. And I don't think that either of them has got any type of trouble with the caution. Being towards the back or likely to get involved in something, so that's up to these guys.
Maybe even end up starting way in the back. Kind of take it easy, be real.
We got some this season, Doug.
This race and stay out of the wrecks. Could be the reason why
Like
they
2 or 3 of them.
spots. Obviously, they're quick drivers out here regardless.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line
That's
up single
stage.
file. Pit road is closed.
Dang it. I think we were just working him, Kevin.
Eight car by.
Caution on the speedway.
Yeah, I don't know if I can pass.
This may have
Pit road is
been,
now
at this
open.
point, I've got nothing indicating
We gotta let the pace car
Yeah,
by.
caution within 5 laps of the stage will count. This will be the stage break for.
For the stage, but I've got no indication.
That's fucked up where that pit opened up.
Eric, I don't know if you want to go back and look and see what you can find on your end, but I don't show anything.
Who fucking who?
We had a couple of drivers.
Hey man, are you Doug?
I cannot.
Karma.
I thought it was an EOL at the beginning of the race, if you won the race.
This is going to
Pit
be
box in.
Nope.
10,
chaos.
5,
Okay, dog, how's that?
3,
This
2.
could be a big issue. I
One.
think a lot of these guys might
Right
be
here.
out late because they had to stop for fuel. That's my guess. I don't know 100%. I didn't catch what the fuel window was tonight. But just about everybody is on the pit lane. You got Brian McCann, almost the whole field, down to 30th.
That's it, go.
Billy and Channing Ballou opt to stay out. I
Be
don't know if
mindful,
that's-
you only have one set of tires remaining.
because this
Line
pit
up
lane
single
is so
file.
awkward,
Catch
I
the
don't know if
5
this
car.
opened at a funny time and it caught the top 2 out. Well,
Took off
everybody in behind
3rd
was
gear
in the
from a pit stall. I'm an idiot.
Don't do that.
I see Billy and Ballou hitting.
Catch the
I was like,
05
where'd he
car.
go? Oh, look at 3rd.
Should be first. Should be. No, I gotta start behind 2 wreck cars. Hopefully they pit.
Will this be our stage, Steve?
Yeah, either way.
We got 2 trucks that stayed out. It's gonna be interesting.
Completion of lap 50. We're on 49, so we're certainly going to get to that point before we go back to the green.
Zach
flag. So
Miller,
count
though,
this
man, he
as
got
our
screwed on
stage
that.
break. Still just
That's a
not
shame.
sure what happened here.
He ended up
Drivers taking
17th.
this
Hey, can I get a EOL?
All right, man. Talk to you
I'm
later,
on
Doug.
old tires, and I don't want to cause a wreck on the start if I
That's
get
what I'm
loose
there
or
asking for
whatever.
Pass
EOL.
the 05, pass the.
Thank you.
Law firm
Go down
to
pits.
all my family and
Yeah,
friends.
come get some fuel.
I know how he's treated me. I have been playing
Fucking black flagged
basketball
again.
ever since I can remember.
Oh wait, I thought those 2
Finished
trucks
my
were on a
6th
lead
year
lap. My
career.
bad. Now I'm
Cannot
first.
make it from here.
I feel like we're
I'm up
both
to speed
striving
now.
to be better every day.
Yeah,
He's
about
always
10 more
responded
cautions we
quickly
can.
and has always
You know we're gonna have.
whatever he said he's going to do. The Garza law firm is definitely somebody you want.
Now the fuel strategy comes into play.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
We're gonna have to pit around lap 80 to make it. I don't feel like that's gonna be an issue.
Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green. All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Watch out for that guy in front of you, Brandon.
35 going by
You
me.
be cheating.
Yep.
Cars can go by.
What was your fuel there,
We'll need
or
the
your
50
tires
car
there
to
on
go
the right
around me.
side?
Wherever he's at.
89, 92.
97.
Shoot, I was 86 and 93.
92, 96.
89, 93.
This guy didn't. Oh, they delayed it. I don't have a spotter.
Were all of you shifting?
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
I was shifting in the last turn, but not the first one, flat one. Guy in front of me was shifting both turns, and I was quicker there. And what is this? Turn 1 right here. I was quicker not shifting here.
Get ready.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Phoenix Raceway. Getting ready to go back onto the green flag here. Lap 52 will be where we're
Yeah, I was
at.
killing
The
you
green
coming
flag.
off
Robs,
of this next turn up here, 3 and
I'm
4.
investigating,
Yeah,
still
badly.
unsure what brought us under this caution. No one seems to know. We even checked in with some race admins, and we don't know. It was not an admin caution. It was thrown by iRacing specifically, so hard to say. Nothing triggered on our end, but either way, we're going to go back to the green flag. Also, an update on our leader. That was Millet and Channing Blue both. Pits opened just as they passed it. They were alongside.
Green flag, green flag. Good job, man. Now you're the leader.
Under that cycle of yellow flag stops.
My bad, 13.
Ryan McCann with a great restart here. Coming to right that's back before Paris.
Yeah, he jetted out there. That's how you restart.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
54 hit the wall there.
Caution on the speedway. Logan Keys in trouble. Big time trouble here on the back.
Damn, Neil, I thought I got around you.
Pit road is now open.
See Justin Johnson, of course, Logan Keys. Maybe the 05 here.
I thought you were too, man.
As well.
I was just hoping I didn't get collected by 43.
Yeah, I saw him turning back up to the right, and I tried to give you as much room as possible.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
I need the 35 to pass me.
Oh, Logan Keys just on the throttle ahead.
They go into the
Too
pit.
early.
That's probably over.
Locks it down. Driver's trying to get out of the way. Oh, Millet just barely gets through this. I don't know if there was contact with Beal or not, but very close to the inside safer barrier. Then you see Rainwater into the mix. Justin Johnson trying to get slowed up.
Did you make any passes there on that late long run?
51. Can
Yeah.
you see how bad the back of my truck is?
Car.
I got hit in the back.
Only because they slowed down a whole lot. I did it on the inside,
In
but
the middle, but other than that, it's not
it was
bad.
tough
Yeah,
because I
it's
couldn't
fine.
brake
Lucky
into
dog
turn
coming
3.
high.
Got it.
Yeah, that was my problem. Like, the guy was just fast enough. My only way I was going to get him is to outbrake him, but
Yeah.
with
You
no
just
front
touched
brake
my
rotors on
no-no
the
square,
car,
Chris.
it's a little difficult.
Let the 51.
I noticed that myself.
Position when the yellow flag came out.
Don't touch me there.
It's like a damn go-kart when you lock up the rears.
Heck yeah. You can only do that when you got that
width
thing
is not very
rotated wall
wide,
to the inside.
Right there.
Watch this again from Zach Millet. In fact, let's ride on board with Millet, see what he sees.
Joke's on you, Goins. You're helping me save fuel.
Full speed here.
I was out of the throttle too, so we're both saving fuel using your draft.
Pit road is closed.
We'd be buck drafting under caution.
Sad part is I knew what was going to happen and where it was on the track, and I still didn't anticipate it as fast as he did.
That was some great driving out of the middle.
Unreal. Well, restart going to come here. Ryan McCann will still have the lead. Then it's Jeremy Paris, Chris Mathis, Brandon Mefford, Kevin McCann, the top 5. Brian Rose, David Bradford, Keaton Burnett, Chris Goins, Blair Patterson, the top 10. Stay with us.
Yeah, would you go in 2 that time?
What?
Second
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah. Wow. Is everybody else doing first?
All right, man, we're going green next time.
I thought so.
Ryan.
Where they
All right,
took
man,
off from
line
me.
up on the inside
I did
row.
first.
Yeah, they took off a little quicker. I'm just gonna create a gap and do it in second here.
I'll push this 24 off into turn 1 for you, Brian.
Get ready. The pace car
We'll
is
go
in.
back to the green flag here in just a moment. Lap 57 will be the lap that we do it at. Pace car is off, and fuel needing to work down the back straightaway and through 3 and 4 before we get the green flag.
See if McCann can get another jump like he did. That was a fantastic jump last restart.
Well, I'm sure Paris will be ready for it this time. We'll see what he can manage.
Green flag, green flag.
Another big jump. Look at that.
I had this challenge with Paris for that second position. He got it.
Chris Mathis up to P2. Number 58 up on the board. Number 3, Ryan McCann continues to lead. Chris Mathis P2. 24, Jeremy Paris back to 3rd. Brandon Mefford 4th. Kevin McCann 5th. Battle for position here. Brandon Mefford and it was David Bradford for a moment. Bradford now to the inside of the 26, Keith Burnett. Now looking for position on Brian Rose. Dives it down, Peakman backs out, tucks it behind the 89. This will be for the 6th position. Bradford there to be 7.
My bad, Carson.
Over though, he's going to retake the spot, or is he? Side by side with the 46 of Bradford. David still on top, Keaton on the bottom. Number 26.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single
Let's go
file.
get him.
Pit road is closed. It's the pace car.
Hey, he was gonna punch a hole for me.
I was working on it.
Well, Hewitt gets a piece of it as well. We've got all sorts of trouble on the back
Pit
straightaway.
road is now open.
David
Who knows
Bradford
on that one?
quickly goes to the pit lane.
He's
That
just
was
about
a big
destroyed that curve.
Yeah, it happened so
Yeah,
fast,
Doug, so
I
the
thought
idiot that went
so
3 wide
hard.
decided to wreck
Zach
Carson.
Millett looks to be
Carson,
involved
again, I
in this as
apologize.
well.
I was trying to serve that black flag, man. I wouldn't go down. He was there.
Make it back
Yeah.
to the pit's going to be hard to see.
I'm looking for the
Tell
23.
you what, after the pit ordeal,
he's gonna be
with
going down pit
Miller,
road.
He is going to be fired up.
Alright.
He's going to be
Alright,
hot.
thank you.
That's for sure. Yeah, he's in trouble.
I'm gonna need a black
Oh,
flag
Zach
cleared
Millett
for passing
out.
under yellow.
David Bradford in the pits here.
Him
Let's
second.
look at it.
Killed
see
there.
what we can
Yeah, his
see.
car was all
Yes, I
tore
should have
up.
asked for passing under yellow. I served my black flag.
And it was Bradford and Keaton Burnett. Right now, you see David Bradford to the inside. Keaton Burnett, that white, green, and black truck just
Car
behind.
72.
This is down
Got
the
the lucky
back
dog.
stretch.
Let him by on the
Going
outside.
down into turn number
72 got spun there and was reached for the caution. And got a black EOL or whatever. That should have been you, Dougie.
Yep,
Even
that's what I
down
thought.
low, Keaton tries to get a big run here, and he does get a big run, but he crosses over down
That's
the
all right.
inside.
I'm sure there'll be
Dave's
another
surprised
car.
David in the left
I'm
side
sure.
of his truck. See Chris Jones there tucked in behind. In fact, let's see what it looked like from Chris's perspective. He's going to get the bird's eye view of it.
What's your guys' best lap?
.143.
That's not even it.
Yeah, I think it's coming right
Gonna
here.
0.4 over here.
There we
37.
There it is.
Pit road is closed.
go. Backing it up again.
Right there when I was trying to go by the 24. Wasted those tires.
So Keaton gets to the bottom, slides up the racetrack, and he's absolutely just going to run out of space and get into the 46 of David Bradford. Turn him hard into the inside wall. Big time impact from Bradford. Both trucks going to slide up in front of traffic. Keaton Burnett is going to get drilled
Dropping like
here by
flies.
Pruitt, or is he just a little bit? But then chain reaction crash. Chris Goins certainly in it. The 23 machine as well. Clapper gets on through, and you see Millet. He gets a big giant piece of it as well. Backing this up a little further. Let's
I've
see
passed
how
so many
those
cars, I'm
three
tired of
follow.
passing cars.
He sees it
Or just
developing early,
avoiding
goes
cars.
way
Maybe I
over
won't
the
even consider
racetrack.
passing.
Oh, the worst part, I think there's about 3 cautions that's had cautions after the caution.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up
Will
on the
Hewitt just
inside
comes down,
row.
tries to change direction, and Will just bounces off the wall. Honestly, I mean, it's tough to say, and it's in that moment you got to make those decisions. But if Millet had stayed in that low lane, I think Will may have bounced up the racetrack enough for him to avoid. But
I was thinking the same
How the hell is he
exact
in his lap
thing.
back or his spot back?
too little, too late. Justin Johnson sliding into the frame as well.
Not
The
sure.
truck's
Did you
a
cause the
little
caution, did
Get
you?
ready.
Yeah, he's the one that spun.
impact
Well, I
for
mean,
Millet.
he spun Carson, but yet Carson got the lucky dog.
Tough break.
Uh-oh. We be cheating
Pace
disappearing.
Pace cars in.
Hacks are reloaded.
Yeah, and that, I think I was talking about it earlier. Just the width of the straightaway there makes it hard.
Well, we're going to go back to the green flag once again here to lap 64. We are just about past halfway. McCann's going to have Chris Mathis to the outside now. We'll watch and see if Mathis can get the restart here on the 3 of McCann. These drivers certainly talented.
Green
Mathis
flag,
a little
green flag.
rusty, though. He's been out of the game for a little while. Restarting in a good spot here. Green flies. McCann into the throttle right away. Catches everybody sleeping.
Cam's got them restarts down to the team. Parrish may be able to clear Mathis here.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
Parrish drops back to fourth position in this challenge. Get the challenge through.
Mathis with the 83 of Brandon Effort to the inside. Kevin McCann has gone on by. That's certainly one that's going to be hard to get back. Harris into the second spot. Mathis crossing over on Kevin McCann to the inside now, trying to take that position away. Harris slides up. A little bit of a pick between these two. Contact between Kevin McCann and Chris Mathis. He takes full advantage of that. The 24 Jeremy Harris kind of throwing the block inadvertently on the 42, but gives the
I like this
position to
24
Chris
truck.
Mathis up in the second spot. Harris on the challenge, coming back, trying to take it away.
Is that the white
Kevin
truck?
McCann, same story.
Yeah.
83, Brandon Mefford in
Just
the
cost me
picture
2
as well.
spots.
What race in there? I think the 24 was doing everything he could to keep that second position. It almost turned out bad, but the guy's done a great job.
I'm gonna pull a Hail Melon right here, Brandon.
And Mathis able to go from fourth to second in a lap. Here comes McCann battling with Paris again for that third position.
Kevin McCann on the bottom, Jeremy Harris off the top. Quarters action here at Phoenix Raceway, 67 laps in. The diving down into turn number 3. McCann with a nose out in front. Harris can battle back on the high side, carry a little bit of momentum. Meanwhile, Brandon Mefford in behind. He's watching it all unfold.
I'm sure Medford wants to get up there and stick a boat in Paris. That way maybe we'll be able to get an easy look on that.
Effort way loose on entry. You heard the right rear slide when he got the corner.
Try to get there. Ooh, don't touch it. That's close.
Kevin McCann just barely slides off. They all get the fence off the corner.
There he's moved. Got a little loose there, but able to battle for third position. But they may have settled down for just a moment. I know Zach, Miller, Blue, and the pit lanes at the end. We already worked his way back up to the 8th position.
Bill, of course, involved in that last big crack down the backstretch. Right now it's Brian McCann, Chris Mathis, Kevin McCann, Junior Harrison, the 83 of Brandon Mefford. That's your top 5. Ryan Rose on the 6th. That's Neil Quick, Jenny Blue, Blair Patterson, and Steve Sherrick. Big movers.
I'm sorry, 91. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
In the 10th position so far, having a solid night.
Cans will be bad on Mathis for that 2nd position.
Sure is.
Glad.
All over the tailgate of 54.
I just shot back with the front quick. I just wondered if he maybe got his tires too far. Cans was able to.
I'm gonna stay high, Brian.
Your Mathis grabbing a gear as well.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Chris Mathis definitely something to watch. I mean, I first started my first group. It seemed like him and Bobby Hamilton, Jim, David, Bradley were all top dogs at that. Man's trying. He can't fight up that high side run, picking up a turn.
Kevin's quick, but he just can't seem to find the way around the 54 Mathis. He's switching it up, maybe looking to the outside.
I think that's why Chris has been able to be throwing off the turns. Maybe he can try to get a nose to the outside and get that throw.
And to the bottom here, shortcuts the dog leg, gets alongside Mathis. Is it enough? Down into turn 1, it won't be. Kevin's got to really get on the binders there to keep the truck underneath him.
Kevin May got his tires real hot there. Looks like Mathis is safer now.
I think thing is with Mathis is he scrapes the wall there on the right side on the corner. He's been able to defend without pushing too hard. I know it has allowed McCann to stretch out his lead to about 1.2 seconds. Mathis has been able to hang on to that second spot without overheating the tires. Still only got about a half truck length back to Kevin McCann. Kevin will kind of regroup and try to find a way around as well. It's just a little bit of a wiggle on corner entry from 42.
I just can't get around this guy.
Kevin is solid. Unfortunately, he's kind of just maintaining the gap between himself and the three of Ryan McCann. Of course, he wants to hang on to this second spot as long as he can. You want to try and push your way closer to that leader so you can put on a challenge. Only have that one halfway break, so to speak, that one stage break in this race. So it's going to be kind of all out from here to the checkered flag. If we get a caution, it's going to be due, but it's can't really plan for it.
I did not talk to anybody about the if they go the whole way or like stop.
No, if we stay green, really the stage all the way to the end, they're going to have to stop. And I know the race admins kind of went a little bit, I guess you could say, aggressive strategy that's going to be required to make it going to stop. It's going to be tight regardless. And I think these guys are all going to have to make at least one stop, especially if we stay under the green flag. Now, if we get a ton of cautions, everybody kind of gets into their own issues like we had early on, well, that may change things. But as of right now, it's like at least one stop can be required for everyone out there. Ryan Rose still up in the 6th position, solidly in the top 10. He has yielded his spot not to Neil Quick. Correction, looks like he's still holding that spot over Neil Quick. Channing Ballou in P8, Steve Jarrett in 9th, up 31 spot. Morgan Keys runs 10th, up 1 position. Still solidly in the top 10.
I know talking to him, this is not one of his favorite tracks, so I'm sure he's tickled to death in 6th place right now. Hopefully he can bring it home to top 10, maybe top 5.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
All these drivers, you know, they have their go-to tracks and their favorites. Something they just don't like. One of Brian, just don't like his track, but he's running good.
Sometimes it's a matter of just, take what the truck's going to give you, take what the track is going to give you. In this case, Ryan Rose hanging there in the 6th position, still a solid run regardless. They can come out of here with a top 10 in general. Consider it a victory. It's a solid night for the 6th. I'm sorry, the 89. Not the 6th. McAdell back in the 18th spot here. Now number 85, Ford F-150 Nitro entry.
I see a mouse. Stay high.
Rose closing back in on Meffer here, trying to make this a battle for the position.
Our 2 picks are right behind Brian.
Thanks, look.
7th and 8th.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Al.
Say my pitch running P2.
I was thinking the last.
Lock your tires up and try.
49 truck high up the track, not into the fence though. It's going to open up the door for Brian Rose to sneak on by. That is the number 29 machine. That's Chris Elliott. Not a lead lap machine. Elliott running back in the 24th spot. Well, we've got a long stretch of green flag here. We're going to step aside and take an HPR TV side-by-side break. We'll be back after this.
I would definitely recommend the Garza Law Firm to all my family and friends. I know I have been playing basketball ever since I can remember. I just finished my 6-year career at University of DC. I feel like we're both striving to be better every day. It's always responding quickly as I was through with whatever you said. The Garza Law Firm is definitely somebody to want.
Garza Law Firm.
Inside, clear low, clear low. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Checker flag. Contacted Brian Rose wins it. The photo finish at the line. Oh, we got a wreck. Earl Hewitt's through the trial for the final time, and oh, they're wrecking. Big trouble. Vincent Short sneaks through, and I think Short.
Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Welcome back to Phoenix Raceway. Brian McCann continues to lead his advantage over the 54 Chris Mathis, 1.4 seconds. And it's brother Kevin McCann and the 24 Jeremy Paris and Brandon
Outside.
Top 5. Pit stops likely coming.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Just over 25 laps remaining.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
One stop to finish.
You're clear high, clear high.
Cautions, there haven't been too many since the start of this final stage. The first half certainly filled with a bunch of cautions, training cautions, we had to deal with. Been pretty solid quite some time, Eric. Your thoughts as far as how we progress through the rest of this race strategies as we do see one driver down pit lane that gets the lead, let it rocket back to the start of the sun.
Yeah, I think that the way it's looking, the way these guys are running now, we may not see another caution. What that means is you have to make sure you nail your pit stop. I mean, McCann has a second and a half lead right now, but I mean, one little hiccup on pit road and he could be, 2 or 3 seconds behind on the rotation.
16 trucks currently still on the lead lap.
What are you
Last
doing,
one,
dude?
first truck
I
one
watched
lap
you
down is
stop
Eric
in the
Beadle.
middle of the fucking straightaway.
Recipient of the Lucky Dog, if we were to get a caution, and he is now just in front of, it looks like Chris Mathis. Kind of slowed the 54 considerably into 3 and 4 here. Chris is going to try and find a way around, not lose too much ground.
Fucking rolling
to leader
chicane, bro.
Ryan McCann.
You get litter all the room in the world when you sit here and do that dumbass shit.
Here, but Chris certainly impatient, trying to get going. Didn't want to give up that. He lost almost 6 tenths of a second to Ryan McCann the last couple of laps. Certainly impatient, trying to get moving here. I don't say that I blame him.
Yeah, seeing a little bit of aggressiveness out of 54 Mathis there. That was a get out of my way, I'm coming through. So
There you go. You really can't afford it. With a guy like Ryan McCann out in front, you
What do you
cannot
think pit-wise?
I don't know. That's what I'm worried about.
Make any mistakes. There's no time to try and pass lap trucks. You have to get moving and at least maintain the gap, if not close down and shrink it. Here it is, 2.1 seconds back from Chris Mathis. Mathis in second spot, still healthily over Kevin McCann.
A lot of other people pitting right now, but those are cars going a lap down.
Yeah, but I was a lap down, you guys.
Eddie Rose. He goes top side here, way out of his way.
Christ, almost lost it.
I know it's getting tough.
Trying to dodge a lap car.
Yeah, that brake is unuseful.
Trucks now down pit lane. Alfie Cherry was the last truck on the lead lap. Justin Johnson in the pits as well. Mike Fahey also in the box.
Is anybody behind you pitted?
Yeah, second place just went in.
All right, I'm pitting this time.
All right.
Fahey, pretty clean. Had a little bit of damage to the left side.
Blue just pitted.
Any race that Fahey can finish is a good race.
Just ask Tristan.
We kid because we care, Mike. Alfie Cherry down and away. Now Chris Mathis from the top 2. He's in pit lane.
Chris may be trying to get the pressure
Taking forward, Brian?
tires earlier
Yep.
to make some gain, make some time up on McCann.
Fuel as well.
Mathis trying to work the undercut here. Brian McCann, though, he's not wasting any time. As soon as Mathis came down, it pulls Brian McCann to pit lane.
10,
83 of Brandon Mefford, your new leader.
5,
I think Mathis
3,
too.
Pit again, pit
2,
again.
1. Right here.
Would be the case. Mathis 10.8 seconds in the box.
Yeah,
That was a
sorry, Chris.
tire stop. Big time gamble. We'll
I got
see
it in
if
first
pays
gear this
off.
time.
The leader is pitting now.
Mathis. Brandon Mefford now down pit lane.
That's it, go.
Give the spot to Thomas McMullen here when Thomas comes back.
Let's hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the
It
race.
only took 2 or something.
I don't know
Leader
about that.
lap, 20 to go. McMullen,
Outside.
The 02 Saints of Speed number 02
Still there.
Chevy Silverado on front.
Stay low.
And McMullen's going to need to pit here as well. His last stop came at lap 60.
Stay low.
Got to be running on fumes here at this point.
All clear, all clear.
Those boys and spraying one of these guys coming out pit road. They something to get it done.
Thomas still running the superior class huddle racing colors. Come on, Thomas. get with it.
time.
Are you in charge of his paint scheme?
I am not. Thomas is I think a splash and go graphics guy. I'm pretty
The
sure.
leader is pitting now. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is
man,
out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Well, that bunches us back up. Now I don't have to run down Chris. Jeremy, yeah, I think he took 2. I don't know what Chris did. He was 2 seconds behind me. Did he get that good of a jump doing that?
I think Thomas just drives through.
I'm wondering the same thing about this John Ballou because I know he pitted
It's okay.
the lap before. But he was like 5 seconds back. There's no way.
He had to do 2.
All right, so Steve Cherrick here. Let's see what happens.
That's what I'm thinking. Jeremy was having a hard time with 2 tires.
Oh yeah, I'm loose as shit on 4.
Damn, does that give us a wave around instead of... Are we on the lead lap?
Cold tires, yeah, you see.
We got to catch up, man. For the guys that fit, we can pass them.
safer barrier. Maybe
I want him to be able to pit and then come back out.
Caution comes out though because he almost was going to hit Noah Rainwater. I think that's teammate in the 05. I'm pretty sure. That's essentially what triggered the caution. I think if Jarek had stayed up in the high line, and maybe would have stayed green.
So this puts Neil last one in the lead lap.
I think if he wouldn't have spun, taken
Car
back
21. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the
Lucky dog
outside.
high.
Looks like when he got back in the throttle, it looked like it was going to turn him.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I mean, the yellow light.
I still got like a minute with the repairs.
When he was in that high groove, it's just I don't know if it is calculated based on when teammate Noah Rainwater was coming. He anticipated the contact there. Again, it's all a mathematical equation here for the sim. Tries to figure things out so you kind of avoid those types of incidents with contact after an incident.
54 car in all this.
To try and prevent further problems.
Is he in front of you, Brian?
But look at this.
He's a leader.
New leader.
Okay, yeah.
Chris Mathis out in front with 2-tire change, but with 4 tires behind him. It's Brian McCann. However, Jeremy Paris, 2-tire stop as well. So the top 2 are going to be on right sides only.
I pit a
Brian
lap
McCann,
later than you
who's
guys,
been
kind of
fast
hoping
all
for a
night long.
caution.
He's out there
Of course,
with
as
a
soon as
set
I
of
pull
4.
out on the track, the caution flies.
No real track position advantage for Chris Mathis at this point. It did get him the lead.
I mean, you got to think of the number 9 Blue too. I mean, he was up front all night, and then unfortunately,
Pit road is closed.
The pit closed then open issue with Zach Millett. So I would watch out for the number 9 here. I mean, he was quick early,
Derek just
and he
confirmed
worked his
the
way
top 2
all the
just
way
took
back
right
to the pit
sides.
now.
Well, looking at Blue though, his stop was 11 seconds, so that's right sides only. And another driver that we didn't
Beetle, I'm
necessarily
glad you're
expect to
staying
see
out,
up
but
here
I
at
don't
this
get
time.
why.
Eric Beetle, the 119 truck, that thing is beat to hell, and he's still having a
Me?
solid night. But he's 4th.
Beetle.
He had a 40-second stop back
Beetle.
at 60. So I don't
Sorry,
know
I
what
thought you
he's
said
gonna do
Neil.
here, but he's going to have to pit before he can make it to the end of this race. I'm surprised he has stayed out even.
Yeah,
through
there's a
this
guy
yellow
here
flag.
with 100 lap old
Maybe he's
tires.
close on fuel. I
The
don't know
88
if he's
car,
gonna be
Eddie
able to make
Rose,
it or
you're
not,
blinking
but
like
he's gonna be
crazy.
at a severe disadvantage on tire strategy.
Who
He's
I'm going to
the
be starting
only
right
driver
behind,
still on
so
the
that's fun.
racetrack to have pit that long ago. Again, Eric Beetle
Cars
is
beat
a
up like a
Hey,
modified.
Neil, I got your
racer than
flag
anything
yesterday. It
else,
looked
so
good.
this
Thank
could be
you.
a
All right,
learning
man, we're going
experience
green
for
next time by.
119.
All right, man, line up on the inside road.
Awesome. Thanks, Thomas.
Kind of gave a shove out of the way too long.
Yes, it is.
Neil, were you shipping there both sides?
Yeah, both ends.
Okay.
My shit's so beat up, I have no choice. But I'd be doing it without it even.
Oh,
I'd be
Mathis.
stupid.
Whoa, what's going on with
Leader
Mathis?
just pulled off a track. I don't know. Pulled off the track and hit his brakes.
Get ready.
Inside and stops on the racetrack. What is
I wonder if he
going
has
on
the
with
Magnetic
P4?
wheel. If you push
All right, man.
talk
And
and
he is
cars
having
window button,
major issues.
it changes the
Maybe
settings
steering
from
wheel is.
computer to
It certainly
Xbox
seemed like
or
it. The
PC
truck
or
just took a hard left.
PS4.
He jams on the brakes.
Oh, here he
Again,
comes.
Mathis, that was from the lead. Now, I want to say this, and I like Chris Mathis, so I'll preface it with that. But there was a race that we ran in the Next Gen Cup car in Scar. where we
Green
were
flag,
running
green
in the
flag.
lead.
You're back in third.
I was having a good night. Was up in the top 2 leading.
Hey,
Chris
right now,
Mathis
leader.
Good job. You're now the leader.
Green flag comes back out.
3 jump to start.
Mathis
City.
probably
What?
spilled his beer or what, coming
How did I
green,
jump to
but he
start?
maintained his speed.
Oh,
until
the leader
caution
wasn't up
flag,
there?
So I just went. Well, I got a black flag for jumping restart. He wasn't there. Looks like this time he didn't maintain his speed. He's going to unfortunately face the consequences of it. Mathis back in the 12th spot.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Go
Line
at
up
that.
at the five.
3 jump to
Pit road
start.
is closed. Catch the 75 car.
Get a
doesn't-
Brian?
No, that doesn't make me the leader.
I don't see
Catch the 8
what's
car.
triggered this one either.
Yeah, historically,
You got anything
the
on
inside
there?
guy.
Hey, Jesse, I think I straightened you back out there.
I thought that. Are we going under iRacing rules or some other
Harris
rule?
ended up in pit lane here, but that was prior
I've
to
always
yellow.
iRacing. If somebody leader drops off, the guy behind that's the leader. Is that not true?
I guess. I mean, I would think so.
Probably
get a
going
black.
to EUL me for
So I
that
just
next
done a
week.
little
Thanks, Neil.
in-pit
Pit road
report.
is now
Lucky dog
open.
going on the outside.
Chris Mathis' wheel disconnected.
Guy in
So
front of
that's
me
the
got
issue
so
he
loose
had.
and
Kinda seemed that way.
he checked
Again, the
up and I
truck did take a
tapped him.
hard left
Is that
to
gonna
the
be a
infield. He was able to
EOL
jump
from
brakes
now?
and not hit anything, but,
Yeah, I would protest it if it comes out that way, or question it anyways.
Definitely
What
not
if-
in the rule book. Either
If
way.
they EOL me, you're saying?
No, that's not about me.
Oh. What do you guys think about me though?
I calls that wreck.
Oh.
I don't think you should have a EOL, Brian. Do you have a penalty right now?
No, no black. No, nothing for my racing.
Oh, okay. Somebody say something?
Yeah, Jeremy. I mean, the outside guy said I jumped. He thought he was the leader.
If you would have jumped, it'd give you the black flag.
Right.
I mean, I
In
went
those
first.
situations, unless it states otherwise in the rule book, we go by iRacing rules, and iRacing rules made you the leader.
That's what I thought. I mean, that's why I did that.
Car, and
Because if he would have went first, he'd have got a black.
That's yeah.
I just got a freaking.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause he
Unless
would- he would have
there's
got
a
passing the
specific
leader.
rule about it, I would protest the shit out of that if they try to penalize you.
I was the lucky dog.
7 lap.
Passing too quick. I was the lucky dog.
Depends. I think we could.
Because I came out of the
potentially
pit
get one
in
to
front
go
of them,
the next time
and I didn't. I wasn't part of the caution.
or two. It's gonna depend.
Did that
It
guy
says
that
right on my
pulled
screen right
down
now.
ever
Lucky
come
dog,
back
he told
on?
me to pass.
Yeah, he
and
came back at
everything.
the end of the back of the pack.
Oh.
I know, but if you were just the lucky
But
dog,
he didn't really, he
candidate,
didn't try to advance his
that's
position, so I'm
really
not sure.
Be
Black.
under caution, and he's gonna be able to coast.
I'm not passing too early when I did exactly what iRacing told me to do.
Self-admittedly, he's a dirt guy. He doesn't really do a whole lot.
Baloo on
of
brand new
asphalt
tires.
racing, and here he is at Phoenix.
I think he
Two. He's on 2.
Group of guys that are pretty damn fast.
And he was struggling with it when I was behind him when we came out of the pit.
so slow. If I can just get one green flag lap, I'll blow
Road
by.
is closed.
Oh, it's no different than, you know, you 2.5 second lead. And
Why did the 24 go in the
Stands
pits
out.
though?
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Got some similar
Yeah, that was me.
colors
That's
there.
fine. I'm so sorry. I tried not to do that.
Going green this time by.
Yeah. You starting in first?
Get
Yeah.
ready.
hold on.
The pace car is in.
The number 9 all the way back up to
Just so everybody knows, I can confirm that Justin's. It does say that he is the lucky dog, so I did clear his black because he did do what iRacing asked. Y'all aren't letting me up there.
Green flag, green flag.
Ryan McCann with another good jump now over Channing Baloo. Channing tried to time it best he could, but to no avail. Kevin McCann, he's going to tuck in behind his brother here a little bit. Few truck lengths off the back bumper of the 3, but no. Kevin McCann slides up a lane. Channing Baloo crossing over to the bottom, looking for the position on a turn number 2 down the back straightaway.
So McCann both on the inside, first and third. Do you think maybe they had that planned?
Very well could be, and that's the thing with these two is they're both excellent drivers to begin with. But man, if you get them together on the racetrack, it's even worse. It's very difficult. They work so well together.
I'm sure they both want to win this, and I know the 42 is going to get the 3 all he has to get there.
Ryan McCann with the lead. Kevin McCann closing in under 0.2 of a second. It's a truck length between the 3 and the 42. Both drivers with 4 tires on the final stop of the day, so equal footing for both of these two. 5.5 laps to go down the back straightaway. Brian and Kevin 1 and 2. Channing Baloo in P3. You've got the 83 of Brandon
5 laps to go.
Patterson in top 5.
Looks like they might be starting to check out a little bit. Blue and red.
Battle for position for the 3rd spot. Mefford and Baloo battling it out. The 9 down low. That's Channing Baloo. Mefford the 83 up top. Door handle to door handle. Out of the corner across the stripe. Baloo's going to have the position here with 4 to go. How long? Mefford strong on the outside. Seems to be a good position to defend from. Baloo drives it in deep, grabs a gear, drops it down at the bottom, gets that truck to rotate. The alongside. Little wiggle for the 9. Almost contact with himself and Mefford. They continue to battle down into turn 3.
Blue doing all he can. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I think Mefford will get the run here. He does.
Mefford's got it clear.
That took off a lot of time. I mean, they went from 9/10 of a second to almost a second and a half.
From the Blue cover.
Yeah, Blue's still trying to battle. I know Mefford probably want to be single file. That way he can run faster and try to have a shot at the mechanic.
2 laps to go.
Close eye on this battle. It's allowed Brian Rose to close the gap on the top 4 as well. Mefford and Channing Blue as they continue to battle. Rose in the 5th position, starting to get closer and closer. Mefford realizing it as well. He's starting to check out slightly.
1 more lap to win.
A couple of truck lengths between himself and the 9. Rose has closed the gap. Blue likely with some hot tires. Brian Rose trying to take advantage and steal this spot away.
He better go. We're coming to the white flag right now.
White flag in the air for Brian McCann. Final lap of the afternoon. McCann started in the 3rd position. Fast all night long. Had a battle with Zach Millett there for a while. To Millett had an issue with pit lane. The caution coming out. We don't even know why. Since then, Millett into an incident. McCann, same old story. Still out near the front of the field as he works into 3 and 4. Brother Kevin out the back window. Off turn number 4. Brian McCann takes the checkered flag here at Phoenix Raceway. Brother Kevin is second.
Thanks.
Brandon Mefford brings it
I just
home.
got to wait for my heart to slow down a little bit.
Good job, Brian.
All 3 of these
Thank you.
drivers
guys.
tying into the IROC series. Great win here for the 3 of Brian McCann.
When in doubt, go faster.
The race is over.
Iraq 1, 2, 3, boys.
Nice job, guys. Part of these guys are something else, man. Nice job there, Iraq boys.
Thanks, buddy.
I will say, on that long qualifying run, I drove all the way up to 10th place from dead last.
Oh, yeah.
Brings back memories.
What that required
I
repair.
don't remember Dale doing a whole lot of donuts, but certainly a lot of wins.
Well, he just scratched the whole side.
Brett does not like to do a
Had the door
burnout.
up, his brother
Holding
there
the
as he
brake.
crosses
Oh, it's
the
because I
strike
had all
once
the.
again here
Never mind.
post-celebration.
I understand
We're
that.
going to jump out.
Well,
get
I'll
a
take
break
it.
Thank you,
out of the way
repeat.
here.
I
We'll
like
be
it.
back with our top 3 after this. Stay with us.
I would definitely recommend the Garza Law Firm.
Hope they don't
to
penalize
all
me
my
on
family
that
friends.
one
I
restart.
know how he's treated me. I have been playing basketball ever since I can remember. I just finished my 6-year career playing for the University of Tennessee. I feel like we're both striving to be better every day.
Way to hang in there, Neil.
Yeah, thanks, man. Just struggled.
Yeah, it was a little rough for you at first there.
Yeah,
Some of
I
these
got.
guys, Jesus Christ, some of these guys are terrible.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back and see what the hell, if that was that code, my fault, what happened at the beginning. And then Eddie just ran in the back of me, so I was in the back, so I put myself there just like I did last week, just tried to race guys that you are fast and aggressive, but I'm telling you, it's gonna change next week. My bumper's gonna be, I'm going back, it's at the beginning of the race, I'm trying to think it's like 3 or 4 maybe.
Thanks, Chris.
Coming out of 2. And I'm trying to see what happened. And then the guy at the end there, at the caution at the end, I got in the back of, he was checking up because the guy was spinning in front of him and he got pissed off at me because I spun him.
There was one point where I was messing with my mouse trying to mute and or deafen chat, and I think I hit the wall, but luckily that didn't affect the race. Need to have that on my need to have that on my steering wheel. Ah, nice. Gonna do my interview here in a second. So that was IROC all top 3. Can't see over this big steering wheel. I think it's right here. So they're saying that I jumped that? See, the 24 there, when he was out in front of me, iRacing should have told him drop behind the leader, I'm thinking. Because if he would have stayed out in front of me and went, it would have black flagged him. So that's probably what was happening, and he dropped back. That's probably why he dropped back. Because he was going, pace car is 55. He was going something like 60 right here. And I'm in first gear, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. I got to 58, but he finally slowed down. And we got in the box, and I went.
Booth, Brian, it's Steve and Eric in the booth. You got a good copy?
Hey, I do. How's it going?
It's going well, Brian. Long time no talk to. First of all, congratulations on the victory here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. What was the plan coming into tonight? I know tire strategy can really play a big part. You had a lot of pace out there, and we had a bunch of cautions early. What did that do to your strategy throughout the rest of the race?
Strategy at the front, beginning of the race was just survival. I wasn't even thinking about the win. I was just going to get out there and follow somebody, and as long as our speeds were about the same, I wasn't going to try anything too heavy. So luckily some shuffling got around there, some pit stops, and I found myself in the lead. And unfortunately, the leader there, one of those restarts, had, I'm assuming, issues with his hardware and dropped off the track, and that moved us up one spot. So I think that's probably what helped me out a whole lot.
We're certainly looking forward. That was Chris Mathis that had a mechanical issue with his wheelbase late in that restart. I think he battled back to 11th spot, but would have been fun to watch you guys battle it out. You with 4 tires, him with right sides only. You got to ask about that. There was some varying strategies across the board on that final stop. Some took 4, some took 2. What was the reasoning for taking 4? Of course, it worked out. You took the checkered flag.
Well, we had about 20 some laps left when we went in for that green flag pit stop, and I knew that taking 2 was just going to be extremely hard to drive. And yeah, you could have got some seconds out on the track and whatever, but with 20 more laps to go, I wanted to get 4, especially with the caution coming out, which it did. I wanted to have those 4 sets of tires.
Well, it certainly worked out for you. A strategy that ends in a victory is the right strategy. So congratulations on the win here tonight. Going into next week, I haven't even looked. I think we've got Super Bowl next week, so we may be off. Taking a look at the schedule.
We are.
We are off. Next race is going to be Bristol, though. Certainly much smaller quarters than we had here at Phoenix tonight. 150 laps at Bristol. What are your thoughts rolling into the High Bank short track?
I like Bristol. I'm moderately fast at it, but I'm going to have to start in the back after the stage, so maybe I just go out there and try to get the stage points and then see what happens after that.
Well, Brian, either way, good luck to you. Thanks for chatting with us. We're going to let you slide here. Is anyone want to shout out to before you go?
Yeah, I just like to shout out to my family, Kevin behind me for not wrecking me. You know, you guys for doing the broadcasts, our sponsors, everybody watching tonight. Thank you.
Brian, congratulations, man. Good luck in 2 weeks at Bristol.
Thanks.
Kevin, it's Steve and Eric in the HBR TV booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Got you once again here. Congratulations on a second place finish. I don't know if you heard your brother's interview, but he did throw a thank you out for not wrecking him. Tell us about your race strategies involved. You certainly had plenty of pace here late, turned up the afterburners. We got close to the conclusion of this thing. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, I just I didn't have the short run pace those guys in the top 5 had, so I had a pretty bad qualifying. Started about 10th, so I knew I had the long run pace, pretty good at tire saving. So, you know, if we got those long green flag runs, I knew I'd be able to make some moves, and that's what I did. I was able to just chop away at them slowly and put myself in a pretty good position there at the end. And you know, with those late race cautions, like me and Brian got the strategy right there, taking 4 tires.
So I was going to ask you about that. We asked Brian as well, the option to take 4 tires. We did see Channing Ballou take 2. He managed to still bring it home P4. But there was a few guys that opted to gamble slightly. Chris Mathis being one of them. Of course, he had his own issues with the wheelbase failure on his end. But tell us what the decision was as to why 4 versus 2. What was the benefit?
Well, we thought there was enough laps that if we stayed green, whatever, you know, delta they would make, only taking 2, we'd be able to catch up with them. The pace difference was going to be pretty massive. 2 tires here is pretty tough to drive. I mean, it's loose as hell, you know, on 4. So, you know, we thought there was enough laps, and especially when the caution comes out, it's just going to bunch us up, and we knew the pace difference, you know.
Yeah, that was hardware failure there.
It would take
that
Hail Mary to be able to hold off 4 tires there at the end.
Well, he had 2
made
tires.
The right decisions here. Again, started 10th tonight, brings it home.
Still being a leader in that happening. That's
moving on to Bristol here in a couple of weeks. You know, Brian says he seems to like the place. How do you feel about it?
Bristol's. I feel like it's just like Daytona, you know, it's kind of gambling, especially with 43 guys out there. So, you know, I think it's going to be a lot of excitement, and I think it's going to be, you know, whoever can survive can bring it home.
Certainly looking forward to it. Kevin, again, congratulations. We're going to let you go. Who do you want to shout out to?
Yeah, just shout out to all the guys put on the leagues here, and you guys for doing the broadcast.
Kevin McCann, your second place finisher here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Next, we're going to hold Brandon Mefford, our third place driver, into the booth and get a word with Brandon. Brandon, it's Steve and Eric in the HBR TV broadcast booth. You got a solid copy?
I do.
Brandon, congratulations. A P3 finish. Again, it's so hard to come by in a league like this with so many fast guys, but it seems like the IROC contingent, or at least some alum, performed pretty well here tonight. All 3 of you guys in the top 3. Tell us about your night.
Yeah, my night started off kind of embarrassing. I was, you know, up there in the top 5 or 6 practice, and then I just had a terrible qualifying. I put me P16, but, you know, just kept the truck clean. Try not to get myself in any positions that was going to tear the truck up and not allow me to, you know, be there at the end. So, kind of got lucky, dodged a few bullets. A couple guys had some issues that were probably faster than me, but top 3 with this group of guys, I'm gonna count that as a win.
Well, Brandon, was certainly entertaining to watch, especially the battle you had with Channing Ballou there late in the running. Looked pretty clean, certainly aggressive, but a fun one with that. Next week, or I'm sorry, 2 weeks from now, we roll into Bristol Motor Speedway, Thunder Valley, if it were. It's going to be interesting to see with this many trucks on that small little racetrack. Hopefully we can get some good racing in, but what are your thoughts rolling into Bristol?
Well, Bristol's one of those tracks that you love, but you can't stand to drive. You know, it's fast. We're pretty good there. But everybody in this league is going to be good, so it's going to be, you know, probably a dogfight. I mean, nobody's really giving a lot here because everybody's so fast. Every position means something. So, you know, I hope it's a clean race, but my plan is going to be to get out front somewhere in the top 5 and ride and have a chance there at the end to go for the win. But that's going to be a tough task.
Qualifying certainly going to be important to get near the front on the beginning, but you catch lap traffic so fast with this many trucks out there. It's certainly going to be a game of survival. Brandon, again, congratulations on P3. Thanks for talking to us. Before we let you go, who do you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out everybody at No Bull Racing. The guys put together a great league and, you know, stout group of drivers here. Thanks to you guys for the broadcast. Thanks to everybody over at IROC. Glad we got to show out one race this year, 1, 2, 3. That's pretty phenomenal from our little group. And then my charity motorsports teammates and all the charities that we race for in Zoe's Place, Ellie's Place, Kids Talk. I'm drawing a blank here, but all those charities that we run for, got to thank those and our family for letting us do this each and every night that we get to come out here and do it.
Well, thanks again, Brandon, for talking to us. Good luck in a couple of weeks at Bristol.
Thanks, guys.
Brandon Mefford, your third place finisher. Of course, always some feel-good sponsors on that truck. Those guys do a lot of behind-the-scenes work for all sorts of different kids' charities. Love to be involved with their stuff going forward. I know we tried to get involved this season, just a donation-wise. We wanted to be a part of the broadcast stuff, and maybe that's possible going forward. But we'll certainly be in touch with the Meffords going forward as they do so much great work for, again, children charities. That's our top three finishers here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Let's take a look at our official race results, again, barring any crazy penalties of that sort. Dr. Brian and Kevin McCann, your top two, then Brandon Mefford. Channing Blue brought it home P4. Brian Rose, a solid top five finish. Neil Quick was sixth. That's Eric's pick, in case anyone's keeping track. Eric finally got a win out of this. Blair Patterson was P7.
I don't remember anything
Steve
to go
Sherrick,
back and look.
Our biggest mover of the night, up 32 spots.
I just knew it was a
Solid
bunch
run
of
for the 00. Thomas McMullen, a good
wrecks
top
at the
10,
beginning.
P9. Matt Goodell was 10th. Chris Mathis, after having some hardware issues, well, with his wheelbase, he finished.
Trying to remember. Stage caution came out early. That was uneventful. Went in and pitted. Did some cautions after that. And then green flag pit stop. Then what happened at the end there? So I don't think there's anything to go back and look. Kevin wasn't ever in a wreck. Neil was in some big wreck. Let's look at Neil's wreck. Man, he had damage, didn't he? Lap. What is this? Lap 2. Lap 3 got damage. Oh, there's a guy to the left of him right here. Ooh. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to go back and look. Need to take the steering wheel off. Sit up. Some close racing. But I have to go back on the inside, but Neil was still kind of coming down while Alou, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, was starting to come up. Let's go one car back and look. That's awfully early to come up in a turn. Yeah, it's just real close racing, and then that code got him. See, I think first off, they're too close together on lap 2. That's a given. But, and then netcode hooked them, and when netcode hooked them, it was over with from there. All right. I guess I'm out. Later.